Hey guys, Utah Steve here. Hope everybody's doing all right. Today I want to talk about the Zippo Hand Warmer. This is a fairly new thing on the market. My son got one for his birthday and he loves it. So I thought I would invest in one and see what I thought of it. This was about 15, 16 bucks on Amazon, made by the people who bring you Zippo lighters. I don't know if it comes in another color or not, but I got the orange because I hate losing stuff when I'm out in the outdoors and it blends in with the background. So what it says here is that this will last 12 hours. You use regular Zippo lighter fluid. I guess they also make a hand warmer fluid, but I don't have that. I just have the lighter fluid because I have a Zippo lighter that I use in my fire kit. So it says it lasts 2.5 times longer than the leading competitor. The leading competitor version lasts 4.82 hours and this lasts 12 hours. So I thought I would take it out, give it a look, see, and go from there. So let's go ahead and take it out of its packaging. Alright, so there you have it. It fits neatly in the palm of your hand. It's very thin, streamlined, so when it arrives in the package it looks kind of thick, but it's not. It's very thin. It does come with this handy little carrying case. I don't know if you'd call it that, but basically once it's lit you put it in there and it's used to sort of protect your hands while you keep them warm. But you can also just carry it in there. It has a little drawstring right here, so that's pretty handy. It doesn't weigh much at all. In fact, I can check right now on my scale. Okay, we're zeroed out with the case, looking at 2.8 ounces. Without the case, 2.6 ounces. So this weighs 0.2 ounces. So that's not bad at all, and that won't take up much space in your pack. Okay, so what we do is we take the lid off. This little metal piece here comes out like that. Really easy to take off. As you can see, right in the middle there is a little hole right in the very center, right there. And that's where the fuel goes. Now this little funnel thing, I guess you'd call it, it's almost like a miniature gas can that comes with it. If you fill it to the fill line right here, hopefully you can see that, that will give you enough fuel for the canister. So let's go ahead and fill that up with Zippo fluid. That way we avoid overfilling the hand warmer. And that line, that fill line, says 12 hours on it. And then we just take the little spout and put it in the hole and tip. And we let it fill until it empties, really. So that's handy. You don't have to guess. You don't have to worry about it overflowing or anything like that when you're filling it, as long as you hang on to this little gas can that it comes with. And then we put this back in place like so. So this is a flameless ignition process. Basically you just light the absorbent material here in between this these 2 points here. It says if there's a flame, then it's either been overfilled or there's too much fuel absorbed into the sponge initially. And then all that's left to do really is light it, and I'm going to use my Zippo lighter as suggested in the instructions. You can use any lighter, but that's what I'm going to do. So I can feel this getting warm. There is no flame, as you can see, but I can feel this getting warm already. It says you can hold it just like this, or if it gets too warm, put it in here. It also says that there's no safe way to stop the heating process once it's started. So once you're set, you're set. It's not going to stop being warm until it's out of fuel. So just something to keep in mind. If you're planning on 12 hours of heat and you fill this thing all the way up, you're going to get 12 hours of heat. There's a catalytic converter in there that is actually the process by which this keeps warm, and I can tell you right now that's quite warm. So there is no flame. You're not going to burn yourself, light yourself on fire unless you're not careful. I can tell you right now that catalytic converter in there is working. That's really warm. And for safety, for protection, they say that you should put it in the sleeve and it'll heat through this sleeve, and I can already feel that. Interesting concept. Does not use, it uses flame initially to get the catalytic converter going, but after that it's just on its own without a flame at all. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, my initial impressions are pretty positive. I'll let you know as I get used to it and use it a lot more what my thoughts and impressions are when I do a review, possibly out on the trail when I'm needing it. And trust me, it's that kind of weather where I would need something like this, and I will have plenty of opportunity to use it, being January and being cold like it is. But I'm really impressed right now. It's very warm. It's very comfortable. So anyway, that's it. That's the Zippo Hand Warmer. Very interesting. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Utah Steve, and we'll see you out on the trail. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. It's a little bit later. It's been roughly only about 3 hours since I lit this thing, and I have to tell you guys, it's already ice cold. I filled it all the way. I followed the instructions. Apart from the outtakes you're about to see that show how I did everything wrong. But I made sure I did it right, and I was thorough, and it's already room temperature. It got really warm, and it worked good for a little while. But I have to say, already, I'm not impressed. For 15, 16 bucks, I can spend 10 bucks and go buy some Hot Hands hand warmers in bulk, probably 10 in a package, and I know they'll work, and they won't go room temperature before those 10 hours are up. So, guys, I have to give this a thumbs down. I'm not impressed. I'm probably just going to give this away or hang on to it for temporary use, but certainly not 12 hours worth of heat. I guess it'd help if I looked at the right place in the camera, huh? Anyway, I have to say, guys, mostly not impressed with this. It's complicated. You pay 15, 16 bucks for this, then you have to buy the fuel. It can be messy, it can be hazardous, as you'll see in the outtakes. Things can light on fire. Go with the Hot Hands. Honestly, if you want my opinion, go with the Hot Hands. They're safer, they're cleaner, and they won't go ice cold just 2 or 3 hours later. So maybe I did something wrong, I don't know, but this is, it's pretty dummy proof, really, and I'm not impressed. So that's it, guys. I'll let you go. Sorry about the interruption, but I thought I needed to be honest before I posted this to YouTube. So I'm Utah Steve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out on the trail. So I'll go ahead and fill it with my Zippo, so we'll go ahead and light it with my Zippo. Ooh. Come on. I just filled this thing. There we go. Let's try that again. Once you've got it lit, now that's a hell of a torch. You're supposed to let it. Holy shit. Whatever, I'm just talking out my ass. Okay, I'm gonna edit the shit out of this video. That's it, I'm done.